Come on in. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
How's church?
It was alright.
Where you go?
It just depends what I go with. I go to a church in Trimble with my mom.
You go meet up with Coach Cunningham?
No, I have not done that yet.
Not me either. They need to. It's loopy.
Appreciate it.
Yep. How's the knee?
It's actually doing alright now. Just since the weather changed, it's just been aching a little bit, but other than that, it's just been fine.
All right, welcome back. We're in the Vansplaining podcast. We got Kyzaiah Poole, the one and only.
Yep.
Number four.
For now.
Number one in my heart. Yeah. So, Kyzaiah, he's a wide receiver. How many yards did you end up with for the first 4 games?
364, I believe.
So through 4 games this year, he had 364 yards. Ended up in the top 5 at least still in the conference at the end of the year. No,
Yeah.
Top 5 in the conference at the end of the year for only 4 games. So props to this guy. He messed his knee up week 5. So how's that been going?
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Taking it day by day.
Yeah. Was it I mean, it obviously was probably a little soul crushing when it happened.
100%.
Yeah. Did you think you do want to play college ball, right?
Yes, sir.
Where you got prospective options you thinking about?
Well, wherever God decides to take me. Right now, just finishing up my applications for the Cal State, so San Jose and so on and so forth, and finished up my application yesterday for NIU. So it just depends.
Northern Illinois?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you know when you hear back, as far as acceptance and stuff like that?
No, I don't. But my personal trainer that I have in California went to NIU, so he's trying to hook me up with NIU. So
there you go.
I would like to stay close to town or close to home, but
Yeah.
just depends.
Have you thought about Eastern or SIU, Carbondale, or?
SIU has reached out. I went on a game day before. Just I did apply to there. It just depends what happens. Like I said, I like to see what I got when it's time to go. But yeah.
See, did you completely tear your ACL?
I partially tore my ACL and I tore my meniscus.
I gotcha. You had to have surgery on the meniscus, or?
Full ACL reconstruction is what they did.
Do you know what the time frame for that recovery is?
They said between 6 to 8 to maybe 12 months, but I'm recovering so fast. I'm attacking rehab, just going fast. So,
yeah. Scott been with you every day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Good deal. You and Kane both, or what?
Kane just scoped out his meniscus. They scoped
okay.
him. And so
he could still play
Yeah.
wrestling.
Yeah.
I got you. So it's a little about you. What do you like to do in your free time?
Before I got hurt,
Mhm.
I'd like to, especially since it snowed, I'd like to be outside just doing footwork, catching balls every day, Diddy, and just trying to make myself better.
Oh yeah.
Hang out with my friends, my little brother.
Who do you get
Kellen.
together with, to do routes and stuff like that?
Most of the time it's just being me and Kellen.
Kellen?
And, whoever.
Shout out Kellen.
Shout out to little bro. Just whoever wants to just get better, just wants to have fun, joke around, but like to get better. That's what I'd like to have.
That's good, man. You don't mess around with the party and anything like that? All focus on getting better. That's good, man.
Hang out with my friends, play Xbox, Fortnite nowadays, Call of Duty, college football.
Play a little NCAA, Madden.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to run that back again
Oh,
because you took over for Robbie and I was spanking his butt.
Yeah, and I was scoring.
Yeah, you were. That'd have been a good one. I had Alabama, so I was like.
Yeah, I think you had Bama. I had Notre Dame. I think. It was.
Did he, or did he have the? Yeah, he did. Because then he had the Army offense. So.
Yes, that's why it was so bad.
he said there's no way I was gonna beat him because he has more blockers. I'm like, okay,
You cracked on him.
six down linemen. You gonna tell me your game plan? I'm gonna stack it up every time.
Yeah.
It's new in the. Well, did you hear? By the time I post this, it'll be public news for sure. But old boy is heading out. Our fearless leader. Yep. So we'll be looking for a new head coach, and I know Coach Wampler's retiring from football coaching too. So we'll have at least a couple new faces in there. We'll see what happens.
Are you going to apply?
Honestly, yeah, I would love to be considered, but I don't know if I have quite the experience for it yet. But in my end goal is to become a head coach. But I feel like I got a lot of learning to do. But I don't know. I feel like I connect with the kids enough where I could do a good job. I feel like, whatever system I would run, they'd buy into it.
Yeah.
And that's what you need is people to buy into what you're doing. Because you could have the best offense in the world, but if nobody wants to run it and they don't believe in it or you, hey, might go 4 or 5.
Yeah, exactly.
You might, might not have a great season. But
is Pickett gonna apply?
That'll be a question for him. I don't know. I talked to him about it. I think he would consider it. I feel like multiple people are gonna consider it for sure. I feel like Jerry is deserving of a nod, getting a run at it. Shout out Jerry, love you, bro. Yeah, he's done a lot for the program like for years and years. So I feel like he's earned it, and there could be people that want to say what they want to say about him, but he says next to him, the only buddy bleeds maroon more than him is me. But I'd say the opposite because I'm not gonna say I'm second to no one.
Yeah.
But he bleeds maroon and actually is in it for the kids, not himself.
I like that about him.
Mm-hmm. He's goofy. I love him. But yeah, it'll be interesting because there's probably, I know music is gonna be, the rumors are swirling. But when I talked to him, he didn't want it. Or wasn't interested, but he could have been saying that because Kent was still that guy. But we'll see. Nick Stracco's been thrown around.
I did hear about that the other day.
But I've actually never met the guy.
Oh, he's chill.
Good coach. Yeah. The only thing I had against him at all was that he quit on everyone, I guess. But I didn't know the whole situation beforehand or what went into that. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know if it was family reasons or
I'm not sure.
Hierarchy reasons.
I've heard a lot of things about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? I don't know. There's a lot of politics that goes into it in a small town.
Yeah.
So we'll probably hear like 10 different names by next week too.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah. It'll be interesting.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of small towns, how did it feel like growing up in a small town? Like, I don't know. Did you have family over in California, right? So did you grow up there at all, or were you always in Robinson?
I was actually born in Ohio.
Okay.
And I got family in California, Ohio. I got family in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And so, from what I remember, growing up into a small town like Robinson, especially with not a bunch of diversity, eventually I got used to it, but it was just tough on me, and I just feel like I didn't really connect with anybody when I first moved here. And so,
when did you first move here?
My 5th grade year.
Okay.
I would have been about, I don't know, like 10, 11, 12, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's no lie. Like, Robinson's like a predominantly white community, so I'm sure like growing up there had to been some sort of feeling about it. You know what I mean? Like, even if people try to say like, oh no, it's fine. It's not the same as it was. I'm sure that there's always going to be people that probably look different or look at you different or weird like that. Is there any insight like to that aspect of it you'd want to give? Or like maybe that people should, some things should change around.
A lot of adversity and diversity, but you know, just for me, you know, being such a small town, just you know, predominantly white, it's just like, you know, people like to say a lot of stuff. People like to call me a lot of things, and so on and so forth. And it took me a while to get used to it. Unfortunately, I just have to take it, especially going into high school. So I think 8th grade year, just you know, it is what it is. And then just kept moving forward and just eventually just made me to who I am today. And I feel like I need all that adversity to become the Kyzaiah today. So
yeah, that's for sure, dude. Like like people talk about white privilege all the time, and that's like the whole town. So like I just can't really like imagine how it must have felt, because especially we're just not like, we're not even there to where we need to be as a society. Like, so I just know, I don't know, feel for you guys sometimes, especially like, because you can see, like, you see it all the time, but what are you gonna do, I guess?
Keep moving forward. Only thing you can do.
Well, one thing they could do is officially repeal the law of sundown towns. Did you know that was still technically like?
No, I did not.
Yeah, like if you like look in the courthouse, like, or whatever, go through the laws, it's technically like all the towns that used to be, I technically think are still that way, and that kind of rubs me the wrong way. Like, what the you mean? But I don't know. Action.
Yeah.
Get your girlfriend?
I mean, I'm on and off with my ex. I mean, I think yesterday I just hung out with her, and so I think we're locked in. I think we're locked in this time.
That's good, man.
What about you?
No, not right now. No, been focusing on getting a job and getting back into the comedy now that football's over. So
I like that you shaved, by the way.
Yeah,
You
look good.
Oh yeah, you look younger. You look, you know, more handsome. No Diddy, of course.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
Well, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a interview up by Indianapolis like a week ago or so, and ended up getting it. So
Yeah, you told me about that.
yeah, that's nice. So I'll be going over to Indy and then see what happens. You know, work and
I'll be praying for you.
stack up the money, try out the comedy, keep this thing going. You know, my goal is to get Pat McAfee on here one day.
Oh yeah.
He's over in Indy, so I think he'd think this is funny.
Yeah.
It's a good idea. Well, wherever you do end up going, yeah, I'll definitely come up there and like watch you play or
Appreciate it.
get you guys on pod too up there.
I appreciate it. I'd love to, you know, play in college football somewhere and then, you know, have such a breakout season or something, and then come back on this and then you explode and
Oh yeah, dude.
yeah.
It'd be sick. I mean, you got every potential in the world, man. So just get through this knee and you'd be fine. Like,
Appreciate it.
surely, like colleges has seen like what you can do, right? Like the guys you're talking to, they seem pretty interested.
Yeah.
Do you think because of the injury, it'll have to be like a prove it type deal?
100%. I mean, that's what I think, and you know, I mean,
Go ahead and earn, like, you know, have to earn the scholarship or whatever.
not yeah. I'd probably say yeah. No, I would. But if you would ask me that question before I got hurt, I would probably said no. But you know, not everything's given to people sometimes. You know, like everything happens for a reason. So
It does, and it's like it's a tough pill to swallow sometimes because it's like, man, mother, like
I know
that ain't what I had planned, but that ain't
Right.
what he had planned either.
Right.
So, you know, like look at it like maybe, you know, you had a breakout season this year and you got a scholarship and like maybe you took it for granted or something
Right.
in the future, like, or whatever. So
I probably did take it for granted. My mom.
No, like you could have, like if
Right,
that were to happen.
right.
You know what I mean? Like, I got it made now. Like, but now, that's like, okay, he didn't want you to let that happen to you, so he's gonna make you work for it. And,
yeah, humbled me.
Yeah. Humble pie.
Oh yeah.
My favorite Thanksgiving dessert. Well, speaking of that, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was nice. It's kind of like odd. Usually I'd have all my family together, but you know, my sister and one of my younger brothers just went to California with my real dad, so it's just like
You're not my dad.
kind of just felt like apart.
Oh yeah.
Felt strange. So, other than that, food was good.
You say you imagine it was?
No, I said the food was good.
Oh, I thought you said I imagine the food was good
No, it
though,
was
like
good.
that they were eating.
No, I'm not. I don't even know what they did. I called them in the morning, and I didn't really talk to them since because I was busy.
You guys did a little like close, like parents and brother.
It was. I went to my grandmother's house here in town. Kellen, my older brother, my stepdad, me, baby sister, and my mom. That's just that, us 6.
Okay, very nice. How old's your sister?
My baby sister is 1.
Dang.
Something like that. She's a baby still.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something. So your mom on the market then?
Oh, it's not on the market.
Damn it!
I'm gonna probably kill you. She's like, I don't know. She's different.
Really?
Yeah. Just this year, I'm not scared of my mom anymore. Just because my sister left and my mom became more like my sister since my sister left. But I was scared of my mom.
Really?
Oh yeah. I'd say all 17 years of me growing up.
Did she move here then when you were in 5th grade, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay.
She moved here to, she was chasing my stepdad now. So.
Chasing him?
Yeah.
Like his heart?
I guess so. Yeah.
Nice.
Then I had a baby.
Kellen?
No.
Oh.
Kellen's my full brother. My baby sister, Kyzaiah.
Oh, I see.
The 1-year-old.
Nice, man. Nah, I'm just giving you crap. I've never even met her. She does look like a pretty lady.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. No, did he? No. I ate plenty of Thanksgiving. I met my mom she had to work at the hospital, so I met her like for lunch that day, and then my buddy had me over for Thanksgiving at his parents, and then his girlfriend's parents too. They both had me over. I'm like, hey, all right.
More food for me then.
That's right.
Yeah.
They're like, your friend Kyle's funny. Have him come. I'm like, that's the key right there. You be funny, you get free meals, baby.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And since I quit drinking, like as a bartender, a lot of times people would like buy you a shot when they get a shot or something. By my tips, like buy me an appetizer. You want to shot a fireball? Nah, I'll take a couple cheese sticks though.
Do they actually buy you an appetizer?
Yeah, they have.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
got that one in mind. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Yep.
What have you been up to recently? Since I don't even know. When was the last time I seen you?
Probably at the end of the season, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, just trying to figure out life and my next steps, what I wanted to do. Like I knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't know where I wanted to do it and how I was going to do it yet. Like as far as like, I wanted to get a job by a big city that has comedy, but I didn't want to live in the city, and I didn't know where. I still wanted to be kind of close to home. And then I had worked at this place right out of college, and now they pay a lot more, and their benefits are great, and like they'll pay for me to go back to school. And so I was like, well, shoot, that'll kind of get it all in one. So I applied and hit up my old coworker because he still works there, and yeah, went really fast when I started applying to like getting the offer. It was like a week.
Oh wow.
But so yeah, I'm excited about the next steps there, and kind of got some videos going on here frequently again now that football's over and I can focus on it. So yeah, that shaved, cut the hair. What else? I rear-ended somebody a couple weeks ago. Not in this though. No, this thing's still good.
In the car?
In
Yeah,
the silver car, yeah. You see the front all messed up a little?
How'd you do that?
I was pulling up to a stoplight and we were stopped and like the light went green. We started going and I was like, all right, we're rolling. I didn't really hit the gas, and then I like looked down to change the radio, looked back up and they had stopped again, and I'm like, shit, and like slammed on the brakes, and then it just slid the last couple feet and bumped into her. Really didn't do much to her car. Actually probably need to hit her up and get some of that figured out.
Yeah.
As far as my end goes, I got the ticket dropped and stuff and whatnot taken care of.
Why'd you stop? Did you ever?
I don't know. I think like they just, you know how like everybody kind of gets ahead of themselves in a line, and so everybody goes at once, and then but they're not going fast enough, so it was just like brake. Yeah, and then it messed up my two lights, put a hole in my radiator, so I got the new radiator in there, or in my car, in the trunk of it, and then I accidentally sent the new headlights to my brother's house in St. Louis, so I'm gonna drive up there this week and get in this bad boy. I was hoping he was supposed to come back for Thanksgiving and bring them back, but snow and all that didn't work out, so go get the headlights for the Sunfire.
Yeah.
Get that thing back up and running, because that's my gas saver. I can go to St. Louis and back for like $20. But, and this is just my little studio on wheels.
Studio on wheels.
What do you think of it?
I think it's nice. This is my second time being here. I like it.
Heck yeah. Hey, you're lucky you got out the first time.
No diddy.
Just a little, no. Yeah, I had Kane and Jevin on here the other day.
Yeah, I saw that.
You want to shout out your Instagram handle a little bit so they can follow you?
I'll
do it at the end.
Kyzaiah Poole, I believe.
Z-A-I...
A-H-P-O-L-E. No spaces. Kyzaiah Poole.
No spaces, no diddy.
No spaces, no diddy. Give me a follow. I appreciate it.
Heck yeah, dude. I didn't know if you had the number 4 in there at all. Were you always number 4?
Yeah.
Yeah. Back when you were a lineman, though, you weren't, were you?
No.
Why'd they have you playing the line, dude?
Okay, so I had played football back in Ohio.
Jerry.
Yeah. I had played football back in Ohio, and I was like, I don't know. I played every position but quarterback and corner back when I played in Ohio. And then I quit because I didn't like the coach. And then moved to Robinson 5th grade, didn't play for 2 years, and then Javin and Blake convinced me I should play again. I was just like, all right. And so I was pretty washed, I'm not going to lie, but I was very fast. And so, I practiced running back, I practiced receiver, but I was so, on and off with catching the ball. So Coach Lyle came up to me and Cameron Dennis, shout out to Cameron, and
shout out Cam.
He said, we need linemen. And looking back on it, I was like, I should have said no, but I did it. Me and Cam did it. I was like right or left tackle, but played O-line. But then I was a tight end, and then I caught a ball against OPH, and right before halftime, I caught it, went out of bounds, and halftime. And Coach Lyle comes up to me at halftime, hey, we should put you at receiver all year. And I was like, I only signed up to play, wide receiver. And then at the end of the game, they kicked me the ball and kick return. And I just took it to the crib.
Yeah. You said that was 8th grade?
Yeah. And then just kept working. And then now, here I am.
Here you are. Hands of gold. Yeah, dude. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Reese got a honorable mention All-State, but only got an honorable mention for Little Illini too. Stupid, bro. Stupid.
Probably got All-State if I didn't get hurt.
Oh, easy.
Oh, yeah.
I think you were probably on pace for like 1,200 yards maybe.
I definitely would have been top 10 in the state, especially at the rate I was going. 20 when I got hurt.
I mean, anytime you touched the ball, it was crib.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Definitely. First down every time.
Oh, yeah. And then, oh, man. So when did your knee, twist when he got hit, or was it just, the way it landed?
So, it was just...
So, what was that, man?
I jumped up. AJ was coming. Some other dude from Kyzaiah was coming. I caught it. And I'm turning to the left, and all I see is Tyler. And then as I'm turning to the left, there's nobody that way. So as I start accelerating, some dude just, I guess he was close by, came, got me by my shoulder pad. And as my body's facing this way, my body pulls back this way. And I remember seeing this kneecap out there.
Oof.
And my leg's in the air, I'm looking at it. And I hit the ground, and I just start. So it popped out of place, start screaming. And as my leg hit the ground, it popped back into place. And then I got up, took me I don't know how long, maybe 6 minutes just to get up. And then I walked. I was limping, but I was walking. It popped again. I was like, I'm just glad my ACL didn't get torn. And then, next thing I know, it's my meniscus and my ACL. So.
That sucks, dude. All right. They made it to the semifinals, and then they lost to Belleville Althoff Catholic. Their running back had over 500 all-purpose yards, 7 touchdowns in just a state championship game alone.
Yeah.
Dude's going to the Oregon Ducks. Shout out De'Air Hill Jr. if you're watching.
One day.
Send it to him.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's just down in Belleville. I'll see him when I go up to Cody's this week. My brother's that's over by St. Louis.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, speaking of over by St. Louis, East St. Louis is unreal every year. They're ranked in the nation every year.
Yeah, I thought about transferring there. And
Really?
Then, yeah. But then I didn't. Played my junior year. Then I was like, stuff's going on. I was just like, yeah, I'm just not playing here next year. And so went to California in the summer. And my dad...
Wait, you didn't play your junior year?
I did play my junior year.
Oh. Okay.
I thought about transferring after my junior year. After a horrible season. I don't know. I think I had 10 catches, 2 touchdowns, only for 150 yards. It was bad.
All year?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And then...
Jesus, Kent.
And then went to California, and right before this year, I was just like, I'm on the fence about transferring. I'm just like, my dad was honest with me. He's like, what do I want to do? And I was just like, well, I don't want to leave Kellum. I like teaching Kellum, and I like the guys, but I gotta do what's best for me. So I ended up coming back after my unofficial visit with San Jose, and then I was just like, I'm gonna just stay here, and that's what I did. And my mom asked me the other day if I regretted my decision, because I probably could have been playing football still right now, maybe not. The school I'd go to in California was ranked in California, so I told my mom, no, I don't regret it, and I'm glad I can be here, be a captain for the Maroons, and connect with the guys and so on and so forth. So, yeah.
Did she ask you about if you regretted it before or after the...
She asked me if I regretted not going after I got hurt. I said no.
Good.
Everything happens for a reason.
Yep. That phrase alone will help keep you grounded, as you go through things, because, I mean, I know, this won't be the only adversity you go through in your life, so the fact that you're handling it so well is good, because you'll know how to handle things when they happen to you, because life ain't fair all the time, and it's not easy either, so. But it's always good to have support and, friends, family, good stuff, so. And God.
And God.
And God. Praise be God. You watching the NFL?
I do. Isn't there a game tonight? I think it was the Ravens and the Eagles. I think that's what I saw.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna watch that game.
Should be a good one.
Oh yeah, Derrick Henry versus Saquon.
I wouldn't want to tackle either of those dudes in the hole. No Diddy.
I don't gotta worry about that. I'll just go up against like Kyle Hamilton and ball around for you. Cause I'm receiver.
Right. Did you ever play much defense?
No, not this year. I did junior. I was like outside linebacker. I played corner.
So did they want you to do corner or safety more than outside linebacker?
If it was up to me, and if I had to play defense, I'd pick corner or safety. But it wasn't up to me. So.
Yeah, I felt like you could have played corner or safety pretty well myself.
Oh yeah. I was tired of playing linebacker. I'm pretty small too. I was 185 this season, and I just wasn't an outside linebacker. I was just a corner or a safety.
Right, yeah, you just don't quite have the build for a linebacker.
Right. I'm not the best at tackling. I like to tackle on kickoff. I'll go right ahead on kickoff. On defense, no, not good. I'm not your guy. You need an interception? Okay, we can talk about it. But
right.
You want a 70-yard touchdown on offense? I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you do any fantasy football?
I do not.
Dang.
Liam Bryant ruined that for me.
Really?
Yeah. We just tried doing it so much, and it was just like, I'm just never doing it again. I thought about getting into it, but, I feel like I'm too late, and so I'm going to get taken advantage of, and then, lose, and then get stuck in a cage, and all that I've been seeing on TikTok.
Oh, yeah. The loser. I got you.
Yeah.
So the loser of my big money league has to wear a dress golfing. There's a bunch of people that think I'm going to wear the dress, but we'll see.
Are you losing?
No, I'm not in last place, but the consolation bracket, we do ours different. So, there's 4 guys that don't make the playoffs out of the 12 teams, and those 4 teams play in the consolation bracket. And the winner of that gets the number 1 pick. The loser of that bracket has to wear the dress. And they think my team's diminished enough to where I'm not going to fight through it, even though my record's better than the guy in last place, but I got to get through that tournament still.
Right.
And I just made a trade. So we have a keeper league to where, say you drafted Brock Bowers in the 12th round this year, you can keep him for next year, and it'll only cost you your 12th round pick. So you can get, the best tight end in the league for the 12th round. And so I went ahead and traded Terry McLaurin, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Nick Chubb for him. And so I could keep him in the 12th. Attention. The guy needed it. And guess what? Brock Bowers had 34 points this week.
I did see that. He went insane against, I don't know who they played, but he went insane.
Chiefs.
Yep, that was
it. Nuts. And, it's just like pouring gasoline on the ground and then lighting a match to that fucking group chat.
Yeah.
They were pissed. A couple of them. They were like, we should veto that.
We should veto that.
And I said, I gave him my dress size and said I could look good in lace.
I gotta see. If you end up wearing that dress, you gotta send me a picture.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
100%.
You ever go to Indy much?
When me and my ex was dating, or when we were dating, I'd drive up there with her and just pretty much she'd go shopping. I'd just be there. But I don't really go there. I don't really do anything much anymore.
Do you like traveling or?
Don't really care for traveling. As long as I got a ball, I guess I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you. So you're not big on vacations really necessarily?
I actually don't really go on vacation. I think the only vacations I've been on was when my stepdad and my mom first got married. It was around
You're saying that is pretty serious. She's not gonna leave him.
She's not gonna. That's not gonna happen.
Not even a really handsome white fella.
No. I think
you're I'm gonna bust your head up.
I think she's chilling.
She gonna watch this?
I can tell her to. Stop.
Shout out Miss Poole.
Stop. I went to Wisconsin with my ex-girl. I'm just gonna say girl. Then we went on a cruise.
Did you try the cheese in Wisconsin?
I don't remember. I just remember
famous
we
for
went
cheese.
to Wisconsin Dells. That's where we went.
Nice. Yeah, I've heard that's like a pretty place to go.
Oh yeah. My girl, or Ella, that's her name. She made me go on this one slide where I stand here and cross my arms and the ground drops underneath me. And she said, all right, let's do it together. As I'm up there, she goes running back down the stairs. I'm like, there's no way. I'm sitting here and the ground goes. I'm so traumatized by it. And I'm just falling. I'm just like, my back. I thought my back was supposed to be on the slide. So I'm just falling. And it's like this long ass slide. I'm just like, I'm finna die. So I push back onto the slide. The next thing I know, I'm done. And then never again. I was just like,
Why'd she do you like that?
I'm not even sure. But she went on another one that I thought was more scary that didn't have the pushback thing. Like it wasn't a tube, it was just a slide that went straight down. And you had to go head first. No.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm straight. And
No.
then we went on a cruise. Never been on a boat before.
Oh, really?
No.
I've never been on a cruise.
It's fun.
It'll be on I think it might be on my list next year.
Oh, yeah.
Wonder if they'll let me take the van on it. Put some floaties around
Oh
it.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, people from all over the place on the podcast.
Yeah, dude. That'd be awesome.
Oh yeah. I really want to go on vacation with Ella.
Oh, yeah.
And so, pretty much it.
Gotcha. We prefer, like say you go to a big town, or like, would you rather go to the beach or somewhere like in Colorado? I don't know, mountains or beach, I guess.
That's a good question. I've never been to the mountains ever, so I'd probably like to try that out. But if I've been to the mountains and if I had to pick, I'd probably say, right now I'm saying the beach.
Right, because that's what you know.
Right.
Sounds good right now.
Yeah.
Chilly. Probably getting a little cold in here. You good?
I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm good. I got a thick layer of padding.
Oh yeah.
Not that. Yeah.
This sweater's got it's fluffy sweater.
Okay.
So I got socks that Ella gave me last night. So
Socks, huh? That's what you kids are doing these days?
you want to see them? It's Black Santa.
Sure. This goes what? Oh, nice.
It's Black Santa Claus.
Oh, yeah, heck yeah. That's what's up.
Oh yeah.
Does he have like a black and mild in?
You gotta ask him. Give him a kiss and I bet he'll tell you.
Oh, shit. Oh. You work?
I do not work. I need to get a job, but I haven't. I was going to.
You're
after
working at your
season.
mom's store?
Yeah, I was. And then now I just don't.
Gotcha. Is it still going?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually kind of sad I don't know. It's actually kind of sad I don't know. Like, she goes, yeah, so, yeah, I'm tripping, I'm tweaking. I plan on, I don't know where, but I would like to get a job after I get the brace taken off, so. Yeah, so I can make some bread, buy some more Jordans, so on and so forth.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Have you started doing any like the FAFSA stuff for college?
I set up my FAFSA account. I haven't done anything with it yet. I should, whenever I decide to today, I don't know, probably around like 2-3 o'clock, just focus on schoolwork, finish up on a presentation I got in a few weeks, then apply for some more schools, reach out to some coaches, and then scholarships and FAFSA.
Yeah, just get as much out there as you can.
Oh yeah.
And then apply for all the scholarships you can too.
Yeah.
Your grades are good, right?
Yeah.
Good deal.
A student. AB student.
That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
Is Kellen?
He was really smarter back in the day, but I'm not sure. Since he got into high school, he's just like,
Taking a back seat to it, I guess.
Oh yeah. I mean, he still has good grades. He doesn't have good grades like me. So.
That's good.
Oh yeah.
He's got some.
Yeah.
Have you always been like a man of God and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I don't know if you had like a kind of a come to Jesus moment ever.
Yeah. So I was raised in the church pretty much before I moved here, and then stopped going to church. Wasn't at the time. My mom only wanted to go to a black church because that's how she was raised, and that's how she wanted me to be raised. And so I drifted away, and I dabbled here and there, and then I still go to church, but I felt like I was just there. And then it was right around the big tornado that we had, and I didn't really care, but something inside me told me I should just pray for everybody's safety. And I said, like, God, if you protect my loved ones, I'll spread the word every day. I'll get closer to you every day, and none of my loved ones got hurt. And so
you got a duty.
Oh yeah. And
yeah, man, he's good.
Oh yeah. Ella and her grandmother, got me closer to God. So now I'm just like, I'm here.
Good. That's good that she, helped you get closer to him. I mean, she has good values, right? That's good. That is good.
What about you? Are you a big believer?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I was raised in like a Lutheran church. It's like just another branch of Christianity. But yeah, I've always been a big believer. Though sometimes, like, I'm a sinner like anyone else. My actions may not always look like it, but
right.
I feel like I always have a good intention.
Right.
I might have a potty mouth, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like you can look past that. Words are made up. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna fucking say them. Did you ever go to like church camp stuff growing up? That was some of my favorite times.
Yes, I think so. Yeah, I've been to like this church camp concert thing back when I was in like, I don't know, 6th, 7th grade. And that was nice. And I think that's the only one I've been on. I don't remember what it was called, but it was nice.
Nice. Yeah, I went to one called Camp Silka. It's like over in Springfield. But like I said, I was always grew up in a church, but going to that church camp and like being around other people my age, like all singing songs and fellowship and stuff like that, like really helped bring me closer. And like, I don't know if it was, I can't really explain it. There was something about it though. Shout out Camp Silka. Honestly, I would love to like one day own Camp Silka and run it type thing. Or have somebody else run it, but me own it, and like, because I'll probably have a lot of stuff to do. I have a lot of big dreams, a lot of stuff I want to do. I kind of spent my 20s like, making mistakes, learning, having fun, whatnot. Now I'm gonna spend the rest like earning and doing what I want, and like, with a purpose type thing, instead of like figuring it all out, which it's part of the fun, just figuring it out, figuring everything out, what you want, how you want to do it. I may have taken a little harder route than some as far as like mistakes and whatnot, but everybody's got their own road and everything happens for a reason. And if all that bad stuff didn't happen to me, I wouldn't be who I am today, and I might not even be here. Like, those bad things that I thought were bad could have really been like 10 times worse, or could have killed me, eventually. So everything happens for a reason, even if you may not see it at the time. So yeah, my 20s were fun. Had a lot of stories. Yeah, you can come hear them on stage sometime when you turn 21. I'll be out of the woods on January 25th, but I think you got to be 21 or older to get in.
I know the owner.
True. I might be able to talk to Court.
Okay.
I got 4 people from St. Louis coming down with me. Commandi, he came last year. He's one of the funniest dudes in the world. Shout out Commandi. He'll be on here soon. He's just kind of busy too. A couple people you don't know. Yeah, you ever watch any stand-up comedy online or anything?
I do not. I thought about being a comedian when I was younger, and then I just.
Oh, you think you're funny, huh?
100%.
Yeah. You gotta. I mean, I'd say whenever you pick college and stuff, like, just kind of scope out the scene, I guess, and like see if there's any like comedy clubs. Go up for an open mic. You don't have to be 21 to go up for an open mic. So like you go test some jokes out. Do you have that dream still at all?
No, not really. I just like make people laugh. I don't really need to go be a comedian to do that. So it's just like, if I can make you laugh, I do what I wanted to do.
Right. Unless like you got a bigger goal in mind, like you want to make, the most people happy with your comedy. Like, say you make 2 people laugh, like you can make, 20 people laugh maybe. That's how I look at it, is like, I don't want to, if you got a gift, I don't want to you shouldn't gatekeep it, you know? So if you do have a dream and you want it, I think you're funny.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll give it a try. And there's a lot of stage fright too that goes in.
No, I don't think I got stage fright.
You don't?
I don't think I do.
Nice. Well, then that's half the battle. If you can get up there and talk, then you're already funny. See what happens though. Maybe one day go to St. Louis with me, go to the Helium, just see what it's all about. Maybe.
All right. Sounds
be fun. Yeah, see some live comedy. That was kind of a game changer for me. Like, I am way funnier than that motherfucker.
Right.
So I'm gonna go write some stuff down and see what happens.
Yeah.
And I haven't done it as consistently as I wanted to, but been doing so much, like trying to get everything, going for my future and stuff like that. So I've always, in my mind, I'm like, I always got comedy. Like I don't, like, I want to get everything else. I want to keep the main thing, and then the comedy will come. Like I want to get my life in order and everything else. Like this gives me another avenue / way to get my face out there and just people to get my personality or whatever, rather than just being on stage. Like when I can't necessarily get to a stage or something, at least I got something I can put online now. And like I don't have to spend, now if the van breaks down I'll have to spend money, but I got everything that I would really theoretically ever need to keep this thing going already. So I can just drive around. Hey, you want to come on? I can turn the video on. Let's go. I keep like a portable generator to plug in this thing. So we're good. I got hella Milwaukee batteries to keep everything going.
Oh yeah.
So I don't got to keep the van around. And now it will get a little chilly, but just turn it on. Turn the van on for a little bit. I'm excited about everything going forward, though.
Good.
This last year, it felt like, I don't know, I was trying to keep the vision, because you do a video and it doesn't get very many views. It's like, what am I really doing anything here? But it's like everything's got to start somewhere, and like a foundation, and then like just slowly I've added little stuff to it, like the light and the rug and microphones. Like it just didn't feel like I really had it all together for a while, and now it's starting to come together. And yeah.
So do these actually work, or are these just there?
They do, but they're not turned on right now. So just because like it's so compact in here, it doesn't really need it for the voice and stuff. But I might look into turning them on next. I don't know. But I don't really need them.
Right. I like
just don't go sucking on them. Sucking on them, chili dog.
No did.
Hey.
Today's Jen's birthday. Did you know that?
Happy birthday, Jevin. I did not know that. Well, he turned 16.
8. Jevin's
just
18.
getting at him on this the other day. He couldn't be. He'd have to get a parent signature if he was.
I'm turning 18 now. My birthday is...
You turn 18 Saturday? Nice. Remember when I turned 18? That's when it all started going downhill. Just kidding. Yeah, dude. Want to go ahead and wrap it up?
Sure.
Do another one sometime if you want. But...
All right, good.
Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. We have Robinson Maroon, wide receiver, number 4, Kyzaiah Poole. Instagram handle is Zaiah Poole.
Yes, sir.
Zaiah Poole with an E on the end. Yeah, give him a follow, give him a shout out. Come watch this.
Oh, yeah.
I guess if you're hearing this, you've watched it. So
Yeah. Yeah.
We're going to go eat some Taco Bell and watch some football. So this is a Van Splaining podcast. Bye.